Welcome to the Success Sensei podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
Bowing in. This is Robert Devane, the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Episode 329. 5 reasons you'll fail and 5 reasons you'll succeed.
It's the Success Sensei podcast main event.
5 reasons you'll fail and 5 reasons you'll succeed. It's all about mindset, and it is up to you how you're going to program your mind and which side of the fail or succeed you wish to fall on. There is 5 reasons you'll fail. So obviously, if you do the opposite of those 5 reasons to fail, that's what will help catapult you to success. There's also 5 reasons why you'll succeed. And if you do the opposite of those 5 reasons to succeed, you have a greater chance of failing. So there's 10 reasons on each side, and I think you're going to learn something from each of these reasons. I'm sure you have your own. I'm sure I could have listed more than 5 reasons you'll fail and more than 5 reasons you'll succeed. But the biggest thing I want you to take from it is the mindset of it. The mindset and the things that you need to do in order to achieve your goals. You can't be the same person. You can't do the same as you've always done. You can't think the same. You do need to grow and you do need to evolve. And you do need to use the positive traits you already have to get you going. You don't have to be perfect to get started. Just get started and then get better as you go along. So let's start off with the negative ones. Let's start off with the 5 reasons you'll fail. Now we're going to go from 5 downwards to 1. So the 1 obviously is the biggest reason why you'll fail. And I'm hoping, obviously, with the way I'm saying that, it is reverse psychology. I'm absolutely hoping that you prove me wrong and you don't fall for any of these. So number 5, the 5th reason you'll fail is you have low confidence. You don't believe in yourself. You don't back yourself. You have an inferiority complex. You feel unworthy of success. A lot of people can feel like that. If you let those feelings fester, that's the first reason we're starting with. So that was reason number 5. Working our way back. Reason number 4 you'll fail is because you'll base your wishes, your hopes, your dreams around the perceived opinions of others. You'll be too focused on what others think. And even the way that's written, that word perceived, it's what you think their opinions might be. It mightn't even be their opinions, and most people don't even care anyway. So if you want to accelerate towards failure, base your wishes, hopes, dreams, desires, goals around the perceived opinions of others. Working our way down to number 3, the 3rd reason you'll fail is because you don't look after your health, and that includes your mental and your physical health. If you're not on top of your game physically, mentally, or at least trying to be, or at least as healthy a version of yourself as possible, again, mental and physical, then you're decreasing your chances of success. So you're increasing your chances of failure. Number 2. Second reason why you'll fail, you keep putting things off. So procrastination, indecision, it's everywhere. It's so strong in all of us. It's a daily battle, an hourly battle, a minute by minute battle in some cases. And there's so many distractions. If you keep putting things off to the never, then it's never going to happen, or you may never get any momentum and start. I'll list those again before I hit number 1. Right, so number 5 was you have low confidence. Number 4 was you base your wishes around the perceived opinions of others. Number 3, you don't look after your health, mental and physical. Number 2, you keep putting things off. Number 1, the number 1 reason you'll fail is you let your vices get in the way. What do we mean by vices? Drinking, smoking, drugs, sex, video games, excessive television, junk food. So many people fall foul. So many geniuses. So many people with loads and loads of potential fall foul to addictions, and specifically negative addictions. Everybody has addictions, but if you can have a positive addiction, it's a hell of a lot better than a negative addiction. That is number one. Did any of those hit home? If you are doing any of those, try to not do them. If you just do the opposite, of those, and you'll increase your odds of succeeding and not failing. And as I said, the way that was worded is to try to spur you on into action. So that was the 5 reasons you'll fail. Yes, absolutely. Prove me wrong that you won't fail. I would absolutely love that. Right, on to the more positive ones. The 5 reasons why you'll succeed. 5 reasons you'll succeed. Keep in mind, you could still screw up. If you do the opposite of these, or you are doing the opposite of these, then it's not about succeeding. You're going to the side of failure. So keep that in mind. While these are positively worded, and on the side of positivity, you do the opposite and you understand the opposite outcome. So again, we'll go from 5 backwards to the number 1 reason. Okay, so number 5, you go over your goals every day. You go over your goals every day. You remind yourself of your plan and your mission statement and what you're supposed to be doing that day, that week, that month, that year, that decade. You go over your plans. People who have clearly defined goals and plans that they go over on a regular basis have a hell of a lot more chance to succeed than those who don't. Simple fact. Okay, number 4. The 4th reason you'll succeed is you treat people well. Obviously, you treat yourself well as well, but you treat other people well. Everyone you interact with. You can develop connections a hell of a lot easier when you do that. And from all walks of life, not just people that can do something for you. You treat people well. People want to treat you well. When you treat them well, you get what you give. And it's absolutely a sign that you're going to succeed. I'm not saying you have to be the most sociable person. Most people who are high achieving or high net worth, they still can struggle socially. It's not like simply when I was putting that point together, I could have listed you make friends easily. But the fact is that people who are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, they don't necessarily make friends easily, but they do treat people well. That's the difference. They absolutely do treat people well. Because it's good karma all around, and it puts you in a better frame of mind, puts you in a better humor, puts them in a better, and there's so much positivity to that one. Have a think about that one. Okay, the number 3, the 3rd reason you'll succeed is, leading on from that, your default setting is positive. You never identify as a victim. You take responsibility. You accept and attempt to have as much control over your negative actions and your positive actions in order to be able to convert them into successful actions. And you see the silver lining to every dark cloud. You can turn lemons into lemonade. Your default setting is positive. That doesn't mean that you don't get down. That doesn't mean that you don't get stressed or feel anxiety or get depression now and again. You wouldn't be human if you didn't. But you know that you have the inner strength to get through whatever it is you have to get through and arrive sunny side up with your best foot forward, ready to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Opportunities don't come your way that often, and when they do, you need to be ready. How are you ready? Well, having a positive attitude and a positive mindset. On to number 5432, the 2nd reason you'll succeed. You are future minded. You live in the future planning, future preparation. You delay gratification, and you understand that what you do now affects your future. So you're not just trying to live in the moment. You're not just wasting resources. You're like a farmer. You reap what you sow. You're doing what it is that you have to do in order to be able to reap in the future. Right, let's go through those again before I say the top reason you'll succeed. So number 5 was you go over your goals every day. Number 4, you treat people well. Number 3, your default setting is positive. Number 2, you are future minded. And the number 1 reason you'll succeed is routines and planning are both highly important to you. So routines and planning are very important to you. In other words, self-discipline. Without self-discipline, it's going to be very hard to become successful. Certainly controlled success. And what I mean by that, you can have fluky success. Without routines and planning, you could, if you were lucky, if you were one in whatever number, a million, a billion, and you won the lotto, the lottery, whatever you call it in your country, that didn't necessarily require self-discipline. It might if you did it on a consistent basis and you had a system or you're part of a syndicate. But anyway, routines and planning need to be of utmost importance in order for you to have a chance to succeed. Especially, you don't want to be over-reliant on skills. You don't want to be over-reliant on raw talent. You don't want to be over-reliant on intellect, intelligence, resources, anything, because in all of these areas, you might be high in one of the areas, but I guarantee you, you're not where you need to be in order to get where you want to get. So routines and planning are absolutely the key. So that was the 5 reasons you'll succeed. So we've listed 5 reasons you'll fail and 5 reasons you'll succeed. There was a lot to that. Do you want me to read them out again? Right, let's go through the 5 reasons you'll fail. Okay, number 1, you've low confidence. Number 2, you base your wishes and your dreams around the perceived opinions of others. Number 3, you don't look after your health, mental and physical. I've already screwed up the numbers reading this because I was supposed to be reading backwards, not forwards. Anyway, now number 2, you'll keep putting things off. And the number 1 reason you'll fail is you let your voices get in the way. Then succeeding, the 5 reasons you'll succeed. Starting at number 5, you go over your goals every day. Number 4, you treat people well. Number 3, your default setting is positive. Number 2, you are future minded. And number 1, routines and planning are both highly important to you. I hope that's given you something to think about this week. I hope it's given you a bit of motivation. I hope it's given you a bit of confidence. I hope it's reinvigorated you. It's given you a little bit of focus and it's helped empower you. If I've done any of those, I've done my job and I'm very happy. Message me anytime. Thank you for listening. I'm Robert Devane, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.